from Boston, Massachusetts. But yeah, some love for the graphics guys. I think they did a great job on that. But so we're going to take about the next 30 minutes to really walk you through this company and the benefits that it's providing for people in a multitude of ways, whether it's from better sleep, better rest, less anxiety, more relaxation, less pain, or whether it's a little bit more money in the bank account, having some fun going out and being able to help other people. This is what LivLabs is really all about. And again, my name is Debbie Reeder, and I'm the co-founder and the president of LivLabs. And I love what I'm doing. I love being able to get on these Zooms like this and really be able to talk to people. And I love to read the feedback of what's going on with these products all across the country. So what I want to do is, before we get started, and Heidi, I'm going to have you, if you would, really quickly, or not really quickly, take your time, share with everyone your experience so far with the products. I know you've not been using them that long, but I loved your story because it touched on so many different points. Go ahead.
Thank you. Well, I started using these products a little over a month ago. I was introduced to them by Lane. Thank you, Lane. And I actually met Lane about 4 years ago. We were involved in another company together. So I'm very familiar with CBD and the benefits of CBD and the endocannabinoid system and the importance of having a full spectrum oil and how that works with our bodies. So when I heard him talking about this, I knew that it had to be something good. So I jumped on board, ordered them. I have a history of dealing with anxiety and not being able to sleep at night. Really, really bad. I mean, to the point to where twice in my life I've had to miss work, like up to a month of work, because my anxiety got so bad, and I've had to get on medication, which I didn't really want to do because I like to take the natural route whenever possible. So 4 years ago, when I first heard about CBD and how it could help with anxiety, is when I started using it. But I've never come across a product like this that has worked so effectively. And again, this is my own personal story. I'm not trying to make any kind of medical claims. I'm just sharing with you all how it's worked for me. So the drops, I love. I use these at night before I go to sleep. And I usually take it about 30 minutes to an hour before I go to sleep. And it doesn't make me groggy. It slows down my mind and helps me to relax. And I fall asleep. I stay asleep. And when I wake up in the morning, I feel refreshed, like I got a good night's sleep, instead of feeling groggy from tossing and turning all night long, or feeling groggy from taking, a pharmaceutical drug, which will help you sleep for a few hours and then you toss and turn the rest of the night. So this helps me actually stay asleep and feel great in the morning. So that's what works for me at night. During the day, I take the little gel capsules, and I'll usually get up, eat breakfast, and maybe about 30 minutes after I eat, I'll just take one. And it does take a little longer to kick in. I'm usually already feeling a little relaxed in the morning from taking the drops the night before. But usually what will happen is within an hour to an hour and a half, I'll just feel really focused. And it's like when I speak, my words just flow. Everything comes out better than it normally does when I'm not taking the CBD. So it just really helps me stay focused and clears my mind, and just helps me feel better. As far as the balm, I don't really have a lot of issues with pain, but I am on my feet all day long because I do hair, and I'm also a rep for a company. So I'm standing on my feet or walking around, and I do like to wear high heels because I'm only 5'1". So sometimes the bottoms of my feet can really, really get sore. And so I find that when I rub this on the bottom of my feet, instead of waking up in the morning and my feet still hurt from the day before, my feet don't hurt anymore. And actually, since I've started taking the CBD oil, my feet don't hurt as much either. So that has been my experience. I am just a huge advocate of these products. For anybody that has been in the CBD space for a while, one thing that I've noticed this time around is that a lot of people are familiar with CBD. The market is just inundated with a lot of bad product out there, and people don't know. So I feel like it's our job now, not just to try to get people to, buy this product, but to educate people and teach them about CBD and what it does, and teach them about why our product is superior to anything else that's on the market now. So I feel like that's what I've been doing, is just trying to educate people. I love the samples that came in my pack because I can sell those for $20 and people can try it. So that's my story. That's my testimony.
Thanks, Heidi. Awesome. I mean, you cover all the different things that, just perfectly. And I appreciate it. So hang on with me, because I might bring you back on. I've been known to do that occasionally. But, you were talking about the trial sizes, the trial packs. This is really allowing us to get out there and let people be trisomers, people that might be a little skittish about trying a CBD, a hemp oil extract, not quite sure what it's going to do, for them or to them. And, being able to try this and really, really feel the difference, within, goodness gracious, today, several people I was speaking to on the phone within 12 hours. Or if you're using the balm, sometimes it's like 90 seconds to relief. I know for me personally, a lot of you may have heard my story, have a bad knee from sports and from horseback riding and all of that. And the drops really helped me in the morning to, be able to go up and down the stairs and do a lot of things. But when my grandkids are here, and they're 5 and 8 and they want me to pick them up, guess what happens? My back hurts sometimes. And I can rub that balm on there, and within 2 or 3 minutes, it's like normal. I can reach over and touch my toes again. And, absolutely incredible. So let me explain to you, because I know we have some guests on tonight. And I saw one lady that said, wow, I just want to know why this is different, because she's been taking CBD products. And Heidi, you were the same way, and you told us some of the things. So let's talk about why we're different and what kind of sets us apart. And, I would say this is kind of a busy space. There is a lot of products out there, but understand, really, they just started rolling out in the last couple of years. And, Heidi, as you said, there's all kinds of quality or lack of quality out there. And you truly do get what you pay for when it comes to CBD products. And so what we've done at Liv is something a little differently. We came out saying we're going to be premium. We're going to get the best hemp, the best organic hemp, the best process of extracting, the best purification, the best proprietary formulas, so that when people try our products, and we're so confident that you can try our products and love them within 5 days or less, that this is what we promote a lot of times, is a 5-day trial. So if you're looking at the screen, and you're not yet, but you shall now, let's go look at the screen now. You're going to see that basically, over the last couple of years, hemp, CBD, really basically CBD is kind of a catch-all for a plethora of cannabinoids that are in the hemp plant. Now, the hemp plant itself has it's very rich in phytocannabinoids, very low in THC. THC is what makes you high, okay? Now, marijuana, on the other hand, now they're the same, they're both cannabis, but different plants. Marijuana, on the other hand, has a moderate amount of cannabinoids and very high THC. So the plants are uniquely different, the same in some ways, but uniquely different. But about 50 years ago, when marijuana was outlawed, hemp was, kind of guilty by association, outlawed also. And that's been changing over the last 4 or 5 years. The Farm Bill said, hey, guys, it's up to the states, do what you want to do. And now LivLabs is able to ship in all 50 states. Now, because we are 0 THC, and I'll talk more about that in a moment, but the benefits of cannabinoids, the benefits of what they can do in your body, I don't have to spend hours trying to educate you on this. Go Google it. Go Google it. Google any particular ailment you might be having, and just put that in the same search box as the word cannabinoid or CBD or hemp oil extract, and you're going to get all kinds of different articles that pop up. And, I love the fact that we are dealing with, a product or a natural product that basically has so many benefits for people and animals, all mammals, because we all have something called an endocannabinoid system from the top of our head to the tip of our toes. Like Heidi says, her feet hurt sometimes at night and in the morning. We have an endocannabinoid system, just like you have a digestive system and a reproductive system and a nervous system, and they all communicate. Well, your endocannabinoid system has been pretty quiet for years and years and years because it was not fed what it needed, and that was cannabinoids. Your body produces a small amount, but you need to supplement. Hemp is probably the most prolific as far as production of cannabinoids. Now, what makes us different? What makes us different? Well, number one, we only use organically grown hemp. Now, I know you're saying, oh, you're on that organic kick again. Yeah, here at our house, we buy as much organic as we possibly can. But let me tell you what, if you don't buy anything organic, buy your hemp organic. Why? Because hemp is nature's sponge. It soaks everything up, bad, good, or indifferent. It doesn't care. And so when you have organic practices, when it comes to growing your hemp, you're not using toxins or pesticides. You're growing it in the fertile soil of Colorado. It's naturally irrigated. It's incredible. And that's where you start. If you start with hemp that you don't know where it comes from, like the $29 bottles and the $39 bottles, probably bringing their hemp over from Asia, where there's absolutely no quality control over there whatsoever in their hemp fields. So when you bring their hemp over, yeah, you're going to get some cannabinoids, but you're going to get the toxins and the pesticides and who knows what else. And guess what? They're going to be concentrated in your hemp oil. So be very aware of what you're consuming. Number two, how are they extracting it? And are they purifying it? Very important. Even though we have organic hemp, we go through a triple purification process where we purify all solvents, all toxins, heavy metals, and the THC out of the product. So that when you get any three of our delivery systems, you're getting quality. You're getting the maximum amount of purified cannabinoids in a dose. And then scientifically advanced formulas. And this is what sets us apart right here. And you know what? One of these days, I'm going to get the camera down here and you're really going to see the difference between our Hydro Pro and the vast majority of the other products out there. I don't know. Heidi, have you done this? Did you go try some of your other CBD products in a glass of water in the Hydro Pro?
Oh, yeah. It doesn't work with the regular
pill. You put this in water, a couple ounces of water, just gently swirl it and it dissipates. It's gone. It's water soluble. It's nano enhanced technology. You put 99% of other products out in the market in water, and you know what happens when oil and water, well, they don't mix, right? And it globs up and it floats up to the top of the water and you're like, ew, I'm swallowing that. And my body is almost all water. And so is that what's going on inside my body? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because what happens inside your body when you take a traditional oil is about 10% absorption. Now that's kind of expensive when you think about it. I pay $39, $59, $89, $99, $100, whatever, $99, and I'm only absorbing 10%. Now, there are some companies out there, and they've taken it a step further, and they're called liposomal, where they encapsulate it in a little pillow of fat, and they break it down kind of small. They like to say it's nano, but it's not really. It's not small enough to be nano. And when you swallow that, you're going to get around 20% or a little bit less absorption, bioavailability. But when you take ours, which is nano, I mean, it's small little particles. That's why it automatically just dissipates in water. It's smaller than the water molecule. You're going to get 50 to 70% absorption. That means 5 to 7 times more than a lot of the normal products that are out there. So imagine what you would have to spend to get the same efficacy, when you're looking at these other products. So I know personally, just like Heidi, I used other products before and I had minimal results. In fact, at the time, I thought they were kind of profound. And then when I started taking the Hydro Pro and the soft gels and putting the salve on, I was like, oh my gosh, now these are results. No pain, sleeping all night. And something too that I like to share, and I think it's kind of funny, but I put my dog on at the same time I started. He's a 14-year-old poodle, and he was just as limpy and lame as me. And we would struggle to go up and down the stairs together, and we would look at each other, go, okay, let's do this. It was one step at a time. And I put him on the drops also, and he runs around like a puppy now. In fact, I was laughing so hard at him yesterday because he was going up the stairs so fast, just going up so fast that his little feet were going, his back feet were kind of losing traction. And I was like, slow down, where, 5 months ago, it was a task and a chore for him. And when you see that happen with your puppy, you love your dogs, of course, but it's not a placebo effect. It's really happening. I mean, they're not going to fake it. If they're not in pain, they show it because they're happier. So I talked about our product, what sets us apart there. It's vertically integrated. That means every single step of the way, it's our strategic partner that does everything from the soil to the seed, to growing the harvest, to harvesting it, to extracting the cannabinoids and the flavonoids and the terpenes, to purifying it, and to bottling it. Then it comes over to what we call our operations department. And this sets us apart too. LaCour Enterprises is what we call our back end, meaning the moment it hits our warehouse in Missouri, LaCour Enterprises pretty much takes over. They take the orders, they provide customer service, they ship the product out, they pay all commissions. Now, why is this so important to you? Well, if you're looking at this as a business opportunity, you want to know that it's run well. You want to know that, we're not going to have the huge, big hiccups that a lot of new companies have because of the seasoned experience of our operations department. This particular LaCour Enterprises runs about 70 million in sales every month through their offices. So how incredible is that? Again, another partner that helps us launch LivLabs to provide not only premium products, but a premium business opportunity. So Heidi, I'm going to bring you in again because I know that you've played. You've used CBDs before, and you've also built a business around it. What do you see different here versus maybe some of the other ones you've dealt with in the past?
Are you talking about my experience with the product or the company in general?
The company in general, the business.
Oh, so much more professional. And I mean, you order the products, they get here quickly. The packaging is nice, just, the little info cards that come with it, the samples. It's been very professional the whole way through. And I love that we have our link now that we can send people to. So it's just been a really good experience. And I have dealt with those hiccups with other companies in the past where they say, well, we're a new company, so you just got to hang in there. But in the meantime, it makes it really, really hard to run your business. So this has been just like night and day compared to other companies. So much better.
And we're only a little over a month old, aren't we? Let's see, August 8th, September 8th. Yeah, I have to August, September. It's, for me, it seems like a lot longer, but we're only about a little over a month old. And yeah, I mean, we're not perfect. We have little things here and there, but I love what we're doing here. And I love that we're generating already some pretty generous incomes for people. And I think that that's pretty incredible also. So what I'm going to do is segue a little bit into our form of compensation, how we compensate you for doing just what Heidi's doing, using the product and sharing your own personal story. And by doing that, you gather customers. And from those customers, you're going to have some that kind of raise their hand and say, you know what? I want to be a promoter. I want to build this business with you. I want some additional income. I need a nest egg. I want to get out of a job I hate. I want a new car. These things that start rolling around in people's minds. And normally in a situation when they start to dream about those things, they're thinking, oh gosh, I got to go get another job. I got to go work more hours. I'm going to have to start a traditional business and I don't have 30, 40, 50, 60,000 to do it. So they just kind of put those dreams on the shelf until they're introduced to a business like LivLabs. And so I'm going to go through these things really quickly with you. Now, when you make the decision to become a promoter, okay, people come in as customers all the time. We love our customers. And if you're happy to be a customer and just use the products, we'll actually show you how you can get your products free in just a moment. But if you make the decision to become a promoter, build the business with us, okay, you start out with a $47 fee to become a promoter, and you get an awesome kit. You get a kit with tools that you can start building your business with right away. You also, and this is coming out soon, guys, thanks for being patient here. Here's one of our things we're hanging on for is our custom app that's going to help us really be able to work our whole business right from our phone, from sending videos out to sending samples out or trial packs out to really keeping up with who's got what and what they're looking at and what they're interested in. It'll all be done on your phone. We have a great video that we're using called Calm the Chaos, because one of the things that we understand, and I know I had to get this through my head, is when I started to think, I'm going to be in the hemp business. Wow. What am I going to tell my kids? Because you're thinking, what are my kids going to think of me? And both my older daughters were like, Mom, it's about time. They've been using CBDs for a while. And so I'm like, okay, there is a stigma around it a little bit. So we use some humor and a little bit of science to dispel that stigma between marijuana over here, THC, hemp, and phytocannabinoids over here. They both serve their very unique purposes, but we are hemp. We're all about a high level of cannabinoids and zero THC. We also, as I mentioned before, have these trial packs, which really allow you to bring a lot of customers into the business. So when we're talking about customers, we do something I think is quite unique here. We reward those who gather customers. We don't compete with you. We don't try to turn your customers into promoters. We want you to have customers, and we want you to earn from those customers. So when you bring customers in, you can see here that you're going to earn a very tidy percentage off of their orders. Plus, you're going to be able to earn depth in customers too. So, and I don't want to get too technical here, but let's say an order comes in, it's $100. We pay 75 points on that. Half of that volume goes into the customers. Half goes into another portion of the plan. I'll show you in a minute. The half that goes into the customers, you get 40% of. You're going to get about $18 off of one bottle of product for at full price. You're going to get about $15 per unit. And then as you can see, as you go down, you earn percentages. And as each level goes down, the number of customers grow. I'll show you more about that in just a moment. So I promised I would show you how to get free products. If you want to be a customer and stay there, but you want to refer others, get 3 people on Smart Ship. You're on Smart Ship, get 3 people on Smart Ship. You get free product the following month. And it's the average of those 3 orders. If all 3 of those people are on 2 products, then you're going to get 2 products the following month. And you can earn that month after month after month. Now, the next thing I want to talk about quickly is now you're making a conscientious effort. Say, I'm going to be a promoter. As I bring other promoters in, I'm going to start earning fast start bonuses. And you can see they go all the way up to 38% of the fast starts that are purchased, or the packages that are purchased by your new promoter in the first 30 days. I'm going to show you the 15K VIP really quickly. That lets you earn 32% of the promoter's first month's packs that they purchase. And you can actually earn the difference between where you are and where they are. I'm not going to get into that too much. It can get a little confusing. But here I want you to see something that so many people are having a ball doing, and that's going after our 3 bonuses. We've got Go VIP, VIP Plus, and VIP Max. And these are timed bonuses, and you can actually keep a very accurate count in your back office. As you hit these bonuses, things start to turn green and you see what you need to do. So 1,000 in your first 14 days worth of group volume, personal group volume, get you a $200 bonus. When you go to 2,000 in the first 30 days, and that's your personal group volume, your customers and your personal promoters, you earn a $400 bonus. In 60 days, if you do 4,000 in group volume, personal group volume, you get an $800 bonus. Now, in addition to this, you're earning all of your other commissions, and that could equal, right at $2,500 or a little bit more in just those first 60 days. But you don't have to stretch it out for 60 days if you don't want to. We've got people doing it in the first 30 days. We've got people doing it in the first 7 days, hitting all of these bonuses. You also have a bonus pool that you drop into after you hit the max that lasts for 3 months. We have the deep residuals, 9 levels of 5%. And guys, let me just say this. If you are not familiar with network marketing and this is looking like Greek to you, I think you ought to just be impressed that we pay out 10 different ways. 10 different ways that are all in addition to each other. When's the last time you've been able to do that, right? 10 different jobs? I don't think so. You don't have to work 10 times as hard. You just work smart. And as you bring people in and they bring people in, you actually get to earn levels of percentages of the volume that is going on in your team, right? And it's fun. It's fun. 6 months from now, you may have a couple of hundred or even a couple of thousand people in your team. You don't know them all, but you're earning from all of their efforts. This is kind of what our industry is famous for. So again, I just want to show you the 15K position. On the screen, you see that the 15K earns 5 levels of 5%. Now, what does that mean? If I brought in 3 people on my first level and taught them to bring 3 people in, there's 9 on my second level. Those 9 bring 3. There's 27 on my third, then 81. You see where I'm going here. Each level potentially represents a lot more people, a lot more orders, and a lot more volume. Now, happy customers make each level richer. It does. You can see what I'm talking about here, and you can see how these numbers grow, okay, as you get deeper, and that really does make the whole comp plan much richer because we love our customers. We do everything we can to really make them happy. The leadership depth bonus is when you get into leadership levels, diamond and above. The leadership residual check match that you see here, this is awesome. You bring in somebody like Heidi who just goes crazy and she's having fun and she's bringing people in and she's generating incomes. You can actually earn a percentage match of the residual portion of her check. And so not only are you earning all the other ways, the other 9 ways, you've got a check match here. So even if you bring someone in who's better than you and does more than you because maybe they know a little more in the very beginning or they got more energy than maybe you do right now, you still earn a percentage check match. Cool, huh? The last thing I want to mention is the Live Your Dreams bonus. This is where once you hit certain ranks, and again, look at the 15K VIP, you're going to start earning a monthly stipend, a monthly amount that comes to you every month that you stay qualified. Use it for a car, use it for a boat, use it for a vacation, use it for whatever is your dream. It's live your dreams, not live my dreams. And we want you to experience the absolute best that life has to offer and that Live has to offer. So what I want to show you quickly, and we'll end this right now because I want to keep it within 30 minutes and be a respecter of your time. I also give all of you time to go get your product and roll or come in as a customer when this is done. But we've got 3 different packs that we offer for those that want to be promoters. And congratulations to all of those that came in today. We appreciate you trusting us and having faith in these products and coming in as promoters. I just want to give you a big thank you and welcome to the team. But there are 3 packs to choose from. You've got the family pack for $297, 1 of each product. You've got the variety pack for $495, which is going to be 5 products, okay? You've got a choice of 1 full size of each, and then 2 of these trial packs, which there's 5 trials in each trial pack, or 5 trial packs. And then you've got the $990 pack, which we call the best value because it's not just about the product that you get, it's about the position that you'll be able to hold in the compensation plan, grandfathered 6 months at that 15K VIP that I've pointed out about 3 or 4 times as I walked you through this presentation. So, I really want to emphasize here, we have something very special. We have something that's just not even 2 months old yet. We have about 560 people, maybe a little more, that it kind of ticks away as I'm sitting here and talking, that are in the company itself. That's just a drop in the bucket, when you have such phenomenal products. The compensation plan that I just showed you is already generating some wonderful checks, changing people's lives right now as we speak. And so what's really left for you to do is just get back with the person that brought you. Do what Heidi did. Heidi, are you glad that you became part of LivLabs?
Yeah, I'm very happy that I became part of it. I know that this is just the beginning and it's going to be huge. So I'm very happy.
How cool is it that you came in?
I came in at the biggest level too. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's the smartest way to come in if you can. If it's not where you are right now in your finances or whatever, but I encourage you, hey, if you have to scrape it up a little bit or go without a couple of Starbucks, do it. This is your future we're talking about, right? This is something that could potentially change your life and in your family's lives and just the people that you come into contact with. There's nothing more heartwarming than getting a text or a Facebook message of somebody whose pain has gone away or who's been able to sleep through the night for the first time in like 6 years. How incredible is that? So we're very blessed and we're very fortunate. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We appreciate each and every one of you. We'll be back next week with nightly webinars every night of the week. We want to spread this message. We want to build this crusade, and we want you to be a part of it also. So Heidi, thank you so much for sharing. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you for having me on tonight's call, Debbie.
Sure, absolutely. All right, everybody, we're officially over. Get back with the person that invited you. Let's get your account open and let's start talking about LivLabs. Good night, everyone.
Good night.